Nothing like...
Now, I want to make it clear, I am mad at the Nazis.
Did you...
Welcome to It's Just Bits.
Did you turn my mic on?
Yeah, it's got levels.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's 1 and 3
I'm looking at the... Okay, I don't see 3's light on. So it's just like... Not. I thought you were just going to do a solo cast about Nazis here for a second. It was like, all right, calm down, Alex Jones.
I'll turn yours on in a second.
This is what the Nazis did. Hang on a minute.
No one is going to deny that they made some mistakes.
No. Just me screaming from off mic. I don't agree with this.
No. Right, that's what someone should have said to the Nazis. Stop. No.
Don't.
Do not do that.
In a just and right society, Kellen wouldn't have to be eating weird food right now.
It's like lox without a bagel.
Which is, I'm pretty good. I mean...
It is. I wish I had a bagel.
We don't have bagels. That's why I had to improvise.
Because of the anti-Semitism.
Because yes. This house is super anti-Semitic.
I did see, by the way, bagels were invented because, like, they wouldn't let Jews make bread or something like that.
You're just...
I think that's true.
You've tricked me too many times, Frank.
Yeah, but generally, a feature of our society existing because we wouldn't let Jews do something normal is actually very common.
And black people. Oh, I gotta... wow, I almost said I heard...
Too much salmon in that one.
What a horrible problem.
No.
This is why they eat people. Because they say it's too much salmon into the mic. I heard a good one the other day, and by good one, I mean of a horrific thing I did not know about before.
Do tell, I love those.
Dang it. It's a really good one. Is a track person I'm talking to right now was like... fuck. I'm going to remember this way too late. Okay, well, now we have a whole other topic that I've thought of. Should I text this person that I'm talking to sexually and ask them ham on a podcast? What was the genocide you mentioned the other day?
Well, you get to decide right now. Do I tell you that or do we keep talking?
Oh, no. Everybody text your votes to fucking don't.
Everybody text your votes to just my phone number because we don't have one of those phone systems that's just the 5 numbers.
Damn, should I do that? No.
Because a certain group of people controls the media and won't give those out.
That's why you need to download the Tor browser to listen to this podcast. And then get a VPN.
There probably are podcasts that you can only get their RSS feed on the Tor browser.
There's a Family Guy did a bit about it. It's like it's conspiracy fly on the wall. To subscribe to my pod. Yeah, it was a song. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not going to do the whole song. It was it was one of their stupid long bits that I hate, but everybody else seems to like.
It feels like they're filling time.
They are filling time. I know that because I work in TV. So they're like, we have this bit that can be anywhere from 30 seconds to 2.5 minutes. And they're like, well...
2.5.
We need 2.5. That's what they did to the Conway Twitty thing before they did this.
Oh, that's what, yeah, they were like, well, we're out of time. Because it cut
out at fucking random times.
And it was always at the end of a segment, like it would go to commercial after that. So it was like, we're out of things to do in this segment. I'd fill it with Twitty.
Which is better than just padding a good episode into being a bad episode.
At least when it was Conway Twitty, I could go, okay, it's going to be the commercial after this.
I can go.
Yeah, I don't need to...
Yeah, they give you the warning.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're kind of trying to make it funny now, which I totally understand. They're like, okay, well, some of these long bits actually have legs. Like, nobody like fucking Kanye Twitty.
That's what the new bit is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, have they not done that? Have they not done a Kanye Twitty thing?
No, they haven't. Wow, they haven't.
Seth, come on. It's because Seth doesn't write for it anymore.
Tweet at him.
Does he have Twitter?
I don't know. But we have to do Kanye Twitty.
I wish I knew more about Conway Twitty.
Yeah, I just know Kanye. I literally know nothing about
I guess
him.
I'm going to let you finish, but first I have to sing this song, and then the block is over, and we get to Family Guy later?
Wow.
I guess it's just Conway being mean to Meg?
Okay. Hey, there's something in here. You just got to know more about Conway Twitty than we do.
All I know about him is that he was on Family Guy.
That's it.
I also don't know if that was a joke you were supposed to get and be like, oh, it's funny because Conway Twitty's a guy, or is it supposed to be like XD so random? I don't know.
I think he had like one song and then nothing. I mean, we could just do Johnny Cash and pass it off as Conway Twitty. I'd be able to do those bits.
I'm pretty sure passing off Conway Twitty as Johnny Cash is what a lot of TV producers were doing at the time.
My heart's on fire for a woman so heartless. See? It's easy.
Actually, that works for
Conway
Twitty, or that actually very much works for Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's it. It was Johnny Cash.
No, that was Kanye.
No, Woman So Heartless was Kanye. My Heart's on Fire is Johnny Cash.
I got it. All right, sorry.
See, it was a joke, Kevin.
I'm multitasking.
You get off your goddamn phone.
It's not my fault. I'm negging.
That's what Kellen calls it when he talks to a black girl.
No, I call it something else.
Don't.
And it's too close.
Now that you're on mic, you're backing off your radical stance. You racist.
I call it reparations.
Yeah, that's what you call your penis. Oh, this whole podcast is a hate crime.
Just roll off a black woman after doing a mediocre job and then hold my fist out and go, "We cool?" They always say no.
They're always right. Oh, God. That's the big problem with America. The government doesn't eat pussy.
Oh, the U.S. government is the least pussy-eating government in the world.
Canonically.
That's why they teach you not to do it in sex ed in most American schools.
Yeah, they handle blowjobs in sex ed, but they don't handle eating pussy.
One of which is way easier.
Blowjobs?
Blowjobs.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure it varies, but
I have to check. Because I don't know. I don't know.
You just never hear men being like, "She was terrible at head."
Really?
Actually, you do, because I've said that. But
yeah, I've never had anybody
by the way,
be good at head. So,
did you know? I learned this from a lawyer. Did you know that if you're in an accident that makes your dick stop working, not only does the company that made that accident happen have to pay you, they have to pay your wife for ruining her husband's dick. It's called loss of consortium. And
consortium?
Yes, and you can sue someone and be like, "I used to get to fuck my husband, and now I'm horny all the time because your bad forklift went into his dick, and now
he's a cuck.
Now he's bad at fucking me." And then the defense is obviously always, "It's not because of our forklift. He's just bad."
Because you have to have, even if it's vehemently your fault, which I use that word wrong, you have to still put up a defense against it because this country is bad. No company can just be like, "Yeah, our bad, here's some money." I guess that's what settling on a court is, actually. Just being like, yeah, our bad, here.
We did it. Can we do this not in public?
Yeah. No, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked your kid's dick up. Wait, your husband's. Oh, no. A Freudian slip.
Sorry.
Nothing? Come on, dude. What? How? Read it out loud to the class, at least.
No, well, it's not even that good.
She's not going to listen to the podcast, man.
No, that's not why.
So you know
last night we were talking a lot about accidentally texting your boss while high, which is something I fear doing.
Oh, so you
and
started
she actually
that bit.
did. So I started the bit. I texted her, "Hey, I can't talk to you right now. I have to hit on this girl who's okay." I have to hit on that girl I was talking about, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I was supposed to text my boss that." Oh no, my boss got the dick pic.
That is, very high-minded and difficult to leave mid-conversation.
Right, yeah, so I had to get back in there.
You can't leave that shit hanging. Oh, have you started just leaving them hanging for extended periods of time? Because it do be working.
I feel bad.
I'm doing
like
stuff.
doing it.
And I warned them very early in the conversation.
Well, no, I did. I had stuff to do last night, and I was like, "I'm going to stop talking to you now, but I'll talk to you tomorrow."
Yeah, see, don't warn them.
Don't warn them, just be like...
No, give them one warning off the top. Just be like, "Hey, I'm a pretty bad texter," and then they'll catch on. And it do be working, because I am about to respond to 1 billion app notifications while you drive your car on the way out. I literally knew that I had time while you were driving to answer these, so I have like an hour.
But by the way, after this, I'm editing this and editing 2 other episodes because you didn't have time to pack last night.
I didn't have time to look at my phone either. So isn't that better?
No, I don't know what you were doing. I also have a job, but I just packed last night instead of going to bed.
Work. Oh, I did 99% of the packing. I just have to clean the fish tank. That's the one thing I didn't do.
Oh God.
I could also not clean the fish tank.
They should die. Yes, I think that they should die.
It's definitely a possibility if I don't clean the fish tank.
My cat won't die. My roommate has to feed it.
Nice. How was your 20-minute goodbye to your cat, by the way?
It was nice.
I still like the story of the drunk guy carrying him around.
Yeah, just kind of very loosely in one hand, precariously. I think it's
like a gyroscope on a child's finger.
Right. Child's not really paying attention to how
they don't quite understand how the gyroscope works. So
the cat does not quite understand how her body works. Still.
Yeah.
I do have to get her claws clipped. I really thought the cat scratching shit. No, it's Sunday.
This upcoming Sunday. Okay. Nice.
I have to get her to the vet because she breathes very fast.
That means they're in pain.
I don't think so.
She does have holes in her. So.
No, those healed.
No, when an animal breathes fast, it means they're in pain. Fun fact.
Must be emotional.
Can't be physical. She probably just needs...
Or it's because her toes are broken because she keeps getting them stuck in things and yanking on them.
Or maybe your cat's just sprinting around when you're not looking. Getting all the energy out and then just lying down.
I don't know. Her hips refuse to gain mass. Like she's skipping leg day, but cats don't have leg day. I think they just walk around. So
yeah, get that cat checked out.
I can't agree with that. I hope they do full service. Like they clean it and they clip the nails. And
it comes out with a little air freshener around its neck.
It. Yeah,
that's adorable.
My parents used to get the dog groom. She would come out with like a little bandana on her neck. And it was like it looks like a tree car freshener. They should put a tree thing on there.
They do Christmas tree ones around Christmas.
True, so that counts.
Around the pagan holidays.
Used to take my dog to a place to get groomed called the Barker Lounge.
What?
That's it.
That is an awesome name. It sounds like a hookah lounge for dogs.
And the guy that owned it was bald, and my dad was like, "It'll be funny. Ask him if he gets his hair cut here too." And he didn't think it was funny.
Gotta stop listening to your dad.
Sometimes he knows stuff. True. I still don't know if he was fucking with me or fucking with that guy. I don't know.
Probably a little bit of both. Your dad fights life and death every day. I don't think he worries about what people think of him. Every 48 hours.
Yeah, every third day.
I know, it's cooler to say it if you say every 48 hours. It sounds like that TV show with Jack, what's his name? Power.
Black.
Back in Jack Black. Oh, it's a gay porno. Back in Jack Black. Back in Jack Black. Back in Jack Black. I hit his sack.
Been soft too long. I'm glad to be back.
Let loose from the noose because he was autoerotically asphyxiating. God, this song really lends itself to gay sex.
I mean, every AC/DC song lends itself to sex, and gay sex is funnier. So,
I know you guys have played Thunderstruck, but have you played Back in Jack Black yet? It's a gay drinking song. Oh, they should have gay drinking songs. This podcast is eclectic today.
That's what it's called. Eclectic is what this feeling
when
is.
When the moon hits your eye like a big...
Like some cum in your eye.
It's eclectic.
Let me fuck your ass with my dick instead of cut your cake with my knife.
What?
Let me put my love into you, babe. Let me cut your cake with my knife. It's an AC/DC lyric.
Yeah, there's a lot of sex.
They're all...
They all fuck. Even Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
He was fucking a child.
Really on the highway to hell for this one. Angus.
I was literally struggling to think of his name. Angus used to be a priest. Fun fact.
Well, that's why they call him Angus Young.
That's why he dresses in a school uniform. Oh my God, did he get molested?
No, he's just trying to make the schoolboys feel at home.
You're safe here at this AC/DC concert.
Yeah, him in like the short pants with his gut hanging out with the guitar, sweating like he's on stage. Like, Oi, lad, you feel safe? I'm just like you.
Oh yeah, he is
If
Australian.
you want me to take it off, you'll have to as well.
That's the bargaining chip. So I just don't want you to be wearing what you're wearing right now. Well, you know the rules.
I'll give you another autographed guitar for every article of clothing you take off.
That's fuck. Damn.
Didn't you get raped by Angus Young? Yeah, but look at all them guitars I got. I sold half of them. That's how I bought this house and paid for the therapy. And now I got to play Angus Young's guitar.
And I'm better than I was before.
Let me tell you, I know who turned the screw.
It was me.
Who fucked who? Angus Young fucked me.
Turn the screw is too close to turn the trick. Is that what that song is about?
Maybe. They could all be about that.
Oops.
Turns out She's Got the Jack is not about poker. It's about the clap.
She's got the ability to jack you off.
She's got my ass.
So improvisers before they
And my ex. All right, continue.
And your brother. That's right.
And my brother and me.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's eclectic. Anyways, improvisers before they go on stage, they always say, "Man, I got your back," but I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like the.
It's too gay.
It's a little too gay. They'll just go around and be like, "Got your back, man. Got." It was just too positive.
No, that's weird.
And
That's
weird. It's too fucking corporate retreat for me. You know, where it's like
Everybody has to
trust
say the
falls.
same thing.
Yeah. So I never participated in it. So now I'm just gonna be like, "Got your ass." Smack him on the ass.
And then they turn around and it's gone. Got your ass. Give it back.
It's a
Give it back!
Rumpelstiltskin situation.
My only improv joke is falling on it. You know, the best country lyric in the world is when Brad Paisley said, "Yeah, baby, I've got your back and I've also got your front."
Because I'm grabbing them titties.
Yep. Brad Paisley, what a guy. He wrote a song with a rapper where he said, "I'll forget the gold chains if you'll forget the iron chains."
Whoa. Bold, Brad.
Wrote that with a rapper, and apparently the rapper was like, "Okay,
Sure. Who was the rapper?
I forget."
Was it Eminem?
It was LP.
And you just couldn't. Brad Paisley couldn't understand. It's like,
No, he's a rapper. He's black.
Black, right?
To be Brad Paisley
I don't
also
see color.
Brad Paisley also thinks Darius Rucker is white.
I don't see color. Okay.
I didn't know my guitar was this shade of blue.
Just one of those I don't see color guys taking it too far. Yeah, Eminem, the black guy. I
can't even see my last name. I think Paisley's a color. Is this how Brad Paisley talks?
Probably.
I don't know. I only listen to country music when I'm on a boat.
That's a good time to listen to country
It's about
music.
the only time it fits, frankly.
Oh, we were supposed to make a farmersonly.com account today.
Oh, we were.
I think. What time are we at?
Only fuck farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I feel like I could do well on Farmers Only.
I don't have to be lonely at
Is that actually a
Farmers
jiggle of theirs?
Only. Yeah, you don't know that one?
No.
Yeah,
I like
no,
that.
it's
That's
great.
good.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. And then Peter Griffin comes in and says,
Holy crap, Lois, farmers I can fuck.
no, he says, it doesn't say whites only, but yeah. Oh, that's the game. Scroll through farmersonly.com until you find a black person.
And then immediately match with them because their phone is dry.
Ooh, hey, that's
my
black
play.
people meet.
That's my play. I swipe on white people on black people meet and black people on Farmers Only.
It's probably lucrative.
And people who are generous with money on J-Date. I'm accidentally becoming anti-Semitic.
It's pretty easy to slip into.
I actually want to go on
Because I
J-Date.
hate people with money. That's the issue.
Exactly.
And the stereotype is...
I know. We made them be bankers. I've read and seen A Merchant of Venice. I know it's our fault.
Ooh, I haven't seen it.
A Merchant of Venice? You should...
Is that the
When
If
Shall
I
We
Was a
Laugh?
Rich
Say
Man?
when. No, that's...
Fiddler on a Roof?
That's Fiddler on the Roof. Merchant of Venice is Shakespeare, where Shakespeare is such a good author that he hates Jewish people, but wrote one of the most sympathetic portrayals of a Jewish person ever, because he's just so good at like writing characters you care about. He was like, well, Jewish people suck, but I bet they don't like that we think that. Which was the most progressive anybody was in that time.
So the theme is, I know they're bad, but what if one wasn't?
No, he is bad.
I was talking about Jewish people and racism.
No, the Jewish character in Shakespeare is a bad guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. I mean, spoilers, but he tries to cut a guy's muscles out.
You can. I think there's been enough time that you can spoil Shakespeare.
Yeah, no. There's a whole beginning of the book where.
What if somebody was like, spoilers? No.
I haven't finished Merchant of Venice. No, in Merchant of Venice, there's one guy who asks to borrow money so he can use it to hit on a girl. And then his friend, who everybody thinks is probably gay for him in the subtext, is like, I'll loan you the money because I'm a cuck, but I don't have the money. And he's like, so you'll have to loan it from the Jewish guy named Shylock. And then he's like, the Jewish guy's not going to lend it to me. He knows I'm bad with money. So long story short, the Jewish guy is like, you know what? I don't even want to ask for interest on the loan because I know you Christians hate that. So let's just do a fun little joke. I'll give you the money. You don't have to pay me interest, but if you don't pay it back, I get to take a pound of your flesh. And they're like, ha ha ha, that's very funny. And then they don't pay it back. And he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I want actually your blood and muscles. A pound of it. Give it to me.
Why did he switch? Why did he flip that switch?
Christian fucked his daughter.
Well, doesn't sound like he's that bad.
I mean, he did try to kill a guy who didn't do anything wrong.
He fucked his daughter.
No, that guy didn't even fuck his daughter.
Oh.
Just like his friend.
Some dude, some third party fucked his daughter? Listen, I mean, if your daughter's getting fucked in a third party, you can't take that shit into work, man.
I actually can't remember if he was planning. No, he was planning, I think, to take it. No, because Antonio, the guy that asked to borrow the money, walks up and goes, hey, Shylock, can I borrow money? And Shylock is like, you have called me a dog and spit on me, and you think I'm going to loan you money. And Antonio's like, man.
Don't be like that.
Then anyway, a girl dresses up as a man, and it's funny. And
that's
then the Jewish guy
of the play.
And then the Jewish guy is forced to convert to Christianity, which is a comedy beat.
Forced?
Yeah, no. In the court case, it's progressive because a woman dresses up as a man and lawyers better than the men do, but it's less progressive because she's lawyers against a Jewish guy. But no, she's like, are you going to take
some mixed messages from Shakespeare here?
They get it on a loophole, by the way, because the judge is like, no, the contract where you get to steal his flesh, that's airtight. You have to let him cut your muscles out of you. And then Portia as Balthazar is a lawyer and is like, how are you going to know it's exactly a pound? And he's like, I don't know. This was clearly just me wanting to cut that dude. And then the judge is like, you're right. He couldn't. He loses. And as his court fees, he has to be Christian now and let his daughter get fucked by the dumbest guy.
Okay, that is a pretty comic beat.
It is pretty funny. It'd be funnier if it weren't happening to a guy whose main character trait was Jewishness, but
if the undertones weren't aggressive racism.
But then Al Pacino played him pretty sympathetically.
Oh, there's an Al Pacino version? Well, then I'll watch it.
Yeah, Al Pacino. Jeremy Irons plays Antonio.
I can't understand Shakespeare speak, so I hope they do it in English.
No, they do it in Shakespeare speak. But when when actors do it, you can understand what's happening. I quote it all the time.
I feel like I can also understand a good play in Spanish because they're doing a good job.
You know what they're doing. Yeah, that improv that we saw that was in Spanish.
Watch it. Yeah, but I don't want to watch it.
Shakespeare's so good, though.
He's okay.
About half the jokes are like, what if a dick?
Penis. I do like those jokes. He does it. So it's
the
like
porter in Macbeth?
Cumtown for...
It's very Cumtown. Anti-Semitic, lots of dick jokes.
Damn.
And everyone is gay, but it's subtextual.
Turns out just Cumtown had to be a bunch of years ago is all.
When shall we come? Say when. Your penis grows stranger to me with every passing day.
Yeah, dude.
How do we separate the dick?
We've done this before. You can't.
How do we separate the dick from the balls?
This podcast is anti-Shakespeare jokes just from ignorance.
Double bubble, Doyle in trouble. Bubbles have come. This is Cumtown. Yeah, bubble bubble, Doyle in trouble. Yeah, I think so.
Really?
The whole witch's cauldron shit? Yeah, that's the beginning of Macbeth.
Okay, so I know Macbeth because of the...
Because I talk about it all the time?
The ex-Marine who's a comedic actor now, and he's very good.
Rob Riggle?
Other one.
It's weird. It's weird that it happened twice. You are thinking of Adam Driver.
Nope. A comic actor. Adam, I consider to be serious. There's another one. He's SNL.
A comedian?
SNL for 1 billion years. Wait, was that marine thing fake? Oh, no. That was the premise to the show I'm thinking of. God damn.
What are you talking
My
about?
brain is exploded, man. Fuck, it's not even worth it.
I'm lost.
Senjanin will be screaming it at me later. There's a show about an ex-marine who becomes... it's an HBO show made entirely by SNL cast. The lead is phenomenal, and I'm forgetting his name and doing him injustice. It's about an ex-marine who
Ted Lasso.
kills people for...
Barry.
Barry, yes.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader, thank you. Wasn't actually a Marine. That was the premise of the show. I think. But...
Oil me up, Daddy. I'm a little soup boy. Champa champa. That's not related to Bill Hader at all. I'm just saying it.
But Bill Hader, in that show, they have a Macbeth episode, and that's all I know about Macbeth.
Like they do Macbeth?
Yeah,
Is he
because
Macbeth?
he wants to be an actor. No, he plays a very bit
he's
role.
playing Macbeth.
No, he plays a teeny tiny role with one line, but he does such a good job that everybody shits their pants.
What line is it?
The king is dead. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
That's just a fucking
bawling.
guy. I don't even know if that guy has a name.
But he is bawling as he does it because he just killed a dude. So he's fucking bawling as he does it.
That's the premise of a Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like a petty criminal. And he robs a place, and then the cops follow them, and they get in a shootout, and he runs while his I said roommate for some reason, while his partner gets shot, and he hides in a fucking like an audition, and in the audition they're like, read the lines, and the lines are like, your partner's dead, it's your fault he's dead. So he breaks down for real because it is his fault, and then they're like, this guy's going to Hollywood. So it's just an absolute dipshit petty criminal in Hollywood. Val Kilmer's in it.
Yeah, Barry is pretty much about that, essentially.
No, except he didn't mean to. Also, Barry was a hitman, right? He's not.
Yeah.
I should
Well, he
watch
was a
that show. I
Marine
like
and
Bill
he was a
Hader.
hitman. No, so there's another fucking great episode where he's talking about like what it's like to be a Marine, and he's like, "What was your first kill like?" And he was like, he was dramatizing. He was like, "Oh, it was terrible," but like nobody was buying it. They were like, oh, "This isn't that bad." But because he was just like, oh, so bad, oh no. And then they flashed to his actual first kill, and it was like a joyous occasion. He murks a dude, and then everybody celebrates. They like get him beer and shots and shit like that. He
Military's
gets laid.
cool.
Yeah. So he was like, oh yeah, it was bad. It's fucking
The only scene I've seen from Barry is there's a guy who must know he's a hitman or something, and you see him sit in the car, and I think the audience and his friend realize at the same moment that, oh, he's going to kill me, and then he does.
It's a good show. I'd highly recommend it.
It's about
on HBO.
Obama.
It's Obama's real life. That's why
That's why it's called Barry.
That's why he didn't release his birth certificate or whatever.
Because his birth certificate said murderer.
On his birth certificate, they knew.
No. I was watching Smiling Friends on HBO Max. I think it might be incredibly right wing, but it's also unhinged and funny.
What is it?
It's like an Adult Swim, terribly animated show, but it's about these guys that work at an agency that they have to go cheer people up is their whole thing. Mm-hmm. But then it's all just like acid trip horrific stuff. Like the first episode is they have to go make this guy smile. The entire time this character has a gun to his head and he's walking around like, I don't know if I want to smile.
Are they in the room or is it over the phone?
In the room. No, and then like go to an amusement park and he's in an amusement park on a roller coaster with a gun to his head.
Yeah. That's pretty great.
You'd like it.
That's something. Yes.
And Righteous Gemstones is good.
I've seen
And
bits
Real.
and pieces of that. Have you seen Eastbound and Down yet?
No, I know I should.
That's a good one.
I like Danny McBride.
There's a fucking great scene where he did a bunch of steroids or something like that, and he's staying at his family's house or his sister's house with a little kid around, and the little kid in the middle of the night gets up to go get like water or something like that, and he flips the light switch on for the hallway, and Danny McBride is standing there in his underwear, standing exactly like Alex Jones, just staring at the kid, breathing super heavy, and the kid just turns off the light and goes back to bed and then pees the bed.
Danny McBride is excellent at playing America in a show that you were told was a comedy, but it turns out it's just horrific.
It's fucking his mullet is not a bit, it is a part of him. It is his lifestyle.
What was I going to talk about? I forgot. God damn it.
It do be happening, boys. Senility. It do.
I'm doing that thing where I can like, I'm being tired very fast right now because I just drank coffee.
Yeah, no, I'm tired for 30 minutes and then I'm awake. Coffee does weird things to my body. Kill me, Daddy.
I was hungry and I wanted to get like McDonald's or something, but then I ate the cream cheese stuff. Now I can't get McDonald's. So I ate your goddamn cream cheese peppers.
Isn't it like a 3-hour drive?
Oh yeah, we'll get it another way.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gotta be.
We're getting McDonald's. We gotta find a place that still does all day breakfast because nowhere does it. It's so good.
Country's going down the tubes.
That's how you know capitalism is failing. All the 24/7 diners aren't 24/7 anymore.
Yeah, world is born to die. World is a fuck.
So Maheen,
I am trash man.
Maheen, fighter of the night, man. Maheen told you that we met Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah.
But I bet she
Charlie Brown ass existence. That's what I live.
Yeah, right after Kellen left, we went to go get food, and Waka Flocka came into the restaurant. And I bet Maheen... I bet she didn't tell you the best part because she doesn't know comedy.
She fucked him?
That would be hilarious. No, the way he walked into the restaurant, did he tell you that?
No.
Oh, he walks into the fucking restaurant
and yells Flocka?
No, worse. And he's a giant dude. He's like 6 something. He's just huge. And he walked in with a crew, and he yells, "Everybody get down! This is a stick up." Top of his fucking lungs. And for 10 seconds, everybody was like, "For real?"
Oh, it is.
And then somebody's like, "That's Waka Flocka Fame." And then we're like, "Ah, shit." So we're like, "Damn, dude, you almost died."
Damn.
He was fucked up.
That's what I missed.
He was real drunk. It was hilarious.
I mean, that's what you would be if you walk into an actual establishment and threaten to stick it up.
The whole time he was fist timing. It's like FaceTiming, but different.
The whole time he was fisting someone. Would not. This is a stick up, and that I'm sticking my fist in an ass. I wish you were robbing me.
God, please just take the money. Just don't fist me.
No, put the money in your mouth. I'll grab it from the back.
Why do you want shit covered money?
Oh, you're right. I haven't thought this through.
I guess I'll push it out the front and grab it with the other hand. No, but the whole time he was there, he was FaceTiming a girl named Tiffany, trying to get her to slide through. And I'm like, any girl here would just go home with you right now.
If you really need Tiffany and you're Waka Flocka Flame, go up to any girl there and just be like, "Hey." And she'll be like, "Okay." Be like, "Tiffany."
There was a girl who lost her mind when she met him, who was like, "Should I get his number? I want to get his number." And then her girlfriend was gassing her up like, "Yeah, do it."
Dude, that's what
she went back up to him with what can only be described as "fuck me" eyes, like looking up at this man, like.
Yeah, no, the Lion King.
What?
Everybody knows.
Oh,
Everybody knows that, yeah.
Wow, they really animate "fuck me" eyes really good in Disney.
Yeah.
They don't miss. They just don't miss.
Not as good as DreamWorks did in The Road to El Dorado, but
Huh?
there's an implied blowjob in it.
One more time?
There's an implied blowjob.
Just break it down. That's all
There, so one of the Kenneth Branagh play just walks in and goes, "Hey, Tulio," and then he leans up, and then the girl character leans up, but you can tell from how they're leaning up that her head wasn't where his head was. Her head was where his dick was, and he's got like fucked up hair and the look that cartoon characters get when you blow them.
You know the look.
You know, like that emoji that's got the squiggly on its mouth and the eyes are facing different directions. The face that Dan Aykroyd was making when the ghost sucked him off in a dream.
One more time.
In Ghostbusters?
That's what Ghostbusters was about. I think you watched a different movie. Ghostbusters.
That was in it. That was, I mean, yeah, busting makes me feel good.
I busted. Ghost.
Someone
busting 'em out.
strange sleeping in your bed.
Who you gonna call? More hookers.
Come, busters.
And a black guy.
Busted makes me feel bad. Aw.
It is funny that they added the black guy about 15 minutes later than every other character.
We need a...
But we only wrote for 4. Or 3 or whatever.
Yeah, Ghostbusters are like the 3 Musketeers. Harold Ramis. I couldn't think of something funny.
Harold Eye Fist. It's like an eye pick movie.
Harold Camus.
Nice.
Harold
Harold Gamus.
Bill Dirty. Dan Black Boys.
Dan, the sound you make when you get choked.
And then Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson
I got nothing for Ernie Hudson.
is the name of the black actor.
No, for sex jokes.
Oh,
Equal opportunity, dude. Come on. Ernie Bustin.
Ernie Bustin, Ernie Compson, Ernie. Oh no, Ernie's my cat's name. Ew.
Ernie Herzog. Ernie Herzog.
You say that we must not interfere with the ghosts when we capture them, but I say the documentary filmmaker must be the ones that sting. You asked me to bust the ghosts, but I think it is truer to life to watch the ghost possess the man and document it. It's funny to say they are big.
Sorry.
It's funny to say they are small.
I am sorry. All I could think of was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I am the gatekeeper. Are you the keymaster?
Don't cross the streams.
They, I hear them talking the entire time. They say, you must never cross these streams. And I say, no, we must be the streams that cross. They boo me. I give them my middle finger. I say, fuck you. We must be the streams that cross.
Have we done Werner Herzog directing porn yet? Because, come on. We're missing out.
You must catch the stream. I mean, Werner Herzog directed porn is like in a bear eating a guy, but he's naked.
You will not bust on her tits. That is a waste of semen. You will bust on her face like a man.
I refuse to go to stock footage for the cum shot. And we thought that we were fucked, but then Eddie said that he can do it again if it is needed.
Werner Herzog Boogie Nights. I'm so stupid. Dumb. I am so dumb.
And then the Butch said to me that he was not going to shoot me in this state. But I said that it was my big cock and I would fuck now.
That is Cosmo. He is Asian. He's Chinese.
I'm trying to think who else has done stuff with Werner Herzog. I mean, it's.
How much do you bench? This is a normal conversation.
It's just it's Klaus Kinski holding the monkey, but it's a dick. Have you seen that? In what's it called? It's not Fitzcarraldo. Oh, it's Aguirre, the Wrath of God. A very blonde German man plays a Spanish conquistador, but there's a scene where he just holds a baby monkey in the most awkward way, and I'm pretty sure when he's done with the scene, he chucks it in a river. I have to look up Aguirre, the Wrath of God monkey.
We have done the Milo and Otis one before, but I will restate it. In Milo and Otis, there was a scene where a pug fought a bear, and they didn't have animal rights laws wherever they filmed it. So they just threw pugs at bears until they got the shot. They killed like 11 pugs in that scene. If you watch Milo and Otis again, you can notice this, and also there is no... there's nothing at the end that says no animals were harmed in the making of this film, because animals were absolutely
they were very much harmed.
They were killed directly.
Yeah, no, the bear got the shits after eating all those pugs.
They had to cut for like an hour at a time while the bear finished eating the pug.
Guys, the bear's getting full.
Have you ever the bear? Well, good. He'll stop eating bugs.
Here, there's Klaus Kinski holding a monkey the worst way you've ever seen. Just Google Agira the Wrath of God.
That
monkey.
is a dead monkey. He is holding a dead monkey.
No, it moves in the scene.
And he's putting a thumb to the back of its head to make it look like it's alive.
No, look, I'm alive. I'm talking.
Monkeys talk, right?
They said that we should not kill the tiny monkeys. I said no. we must have the monkeys that die.
They said that we could not film a scene with a pug and a bear without the bear killing the pug. And I said, this is a small price to pay for cinematic glory.
Oh, Werner Herzrock just listening to the audio of the pug scene from Milo and Otis and then saying, you must delete this tape. You must never listen to this tape.
Oh, my God. This is still so funny to me. Fucking
the end of the Bear Man documentary
was not showing the footage, not showing the audio,
not showing the guy listening to the audio,
not showing the guy who should be listening to the audio, showing a third party just the audio of the man getting mauled and having him react to it and say, you can't listen to this, man.
My favorite is that the camera wasn't on Werner Herzog. It was on the Bear Man's friend watching Werner Herzog listen to it. And her reaction to his reaction is heartbreaking and terrible.
It's so far removed.
Yeah. It is audio of a man being eaten by a bear.
I'd still love to listen to it. I think that's the problem.
Well, no, they deleted the only copy immediately after that.
But that's the thing. Werner Herzog wasn't desensitized enough by Nazi Germany, because I assume that's where he grew up.
I don't think it was.
I'm just going to say it was. But I was desensitized enough by the internet
American
in 2000.
Yeah, by that glass in a dude's ass, and then...
We watched like full-on snuff films when I was growing up. Like, there was a site, I forget the name of it, because it doesn't exist anymore. But it was just
something
like,
awful?
It was like a Craigslist page of just, here's all the worst things on the internet. And it was just fucking people dying in industrial accidents, fucking
ISIS beheading videos.
ISIS beheading videos.
Well, it wasn't ISIS back then, but
just regular old beheading. Back when
beheadings were open source.
Back before you had to specify.
Why does the U.S. government enforce the ISIS patent on chainsaw beheadings? I feel like that's against their own interests.
What?
They don't actually. I made that up for a joke.
I don't know patent law well enough to get that joke.
Well, I don't think you can patent beheading someone with a chainsaw. That's got to be public domain.
Robert patent laws.
Oh, I get it, because the bat guy.
Bat guy.
I really admire him because he really disapproves of everything he's doing at all times. He's never enjoyed a movie he's been in. Hated Twilight, hated Harry Potter, kind of is like scoffing at Batman.
Did anybody do two? He did two movies where he was almost a bat. Twilight and Batman.
I was going to say he likes to be slightly like a bat, but he doesn't even like it.
No, yeah.
He kept holding his wand like a gun in Harry Potter because he thought it was dumb and nerdy to hold it like a wand.
It's a wand, you fuck.
He thinks Twilight is done. He refused.
Lean in, dude.
He refused to work out for the Batman. They were like, you have to get shredded to play Batman. And he was like, no.
Fuck you, dude. Damn.
No, I like that. Now he's going to look like Night Owl.
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. I do support that.
I like my favorite thing about Watchmen is Night Owl's costume design, like specifically designed to make his gut look as bad as possible.
I do like that he refuses to get jacked, probably because he's like, my entire fan base wants to fuck twinks. I am not about to get jacked and ruin that.
I don't even think they wanted him to get jacked, just like shredded.
Oh, cut?
Whatever.
Well, shredded implies size.
Does it?
I don't know.
I disagree.
Sure.
I disagree with that.
Let us argue the body mechanics of shredded versus...
I don't think you're objectifying men correctly.
I don't think there's a wrong way to objectify men. I think it's all good.
You ever want to be like, well, I'll objectify you right back. And
Okay.
You're like, yeah, I mean, you've activated my trap card. That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please do. When you don't get objectified constantly, it's nice when you do.
It's nice when you do, yeah.
Yeah. I had a girl I would not fuck. come up to me and be like, "You could fuck anybody here," with the obvious implication that she wanted me to fuck her, and I was like, "Thanks."
I like the idea that she was just like, you could fuck anybody here. Oh, do you want to fuck? No, I mean, we could, I guess. Like you could, but I just letting you know.
Aim higher, dude. That was that conversation when I had with the girl. I didn't realize where all these girls were coming up to hit on me, but it's because my posture is so bad and I was standing against a wall. So I was actually tall for once in my fucking life. So they just came up to me and they're like, "He's so confident." And I'm like, "No, I'm just, there's a brace."
Standing straight.
There's a brace right now.
I saw someone on the Tinder subreddit. They said that they changed their height by a foot and they got like exponentially more matches.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you list over 6
I'm
foot.
just going to start lying.
I get catfish plenty. Filters count. If you can do filters, I can do height.
Yeah, I don't do filters on my picture, so I get to say I'm 6'10".
6'10". Holy shit.
I said that and a girl believed it very briefly. If once we meet in person, it would have gone then, but, for 2 minutes last night when all she could see was pictures of me sitting down, had her.
I should do that just to... I have a picture with Maheen where I look shorter than Maheen. Maybe I should get rid of that picture. I'm taller.
Or say that she has like some kind of disease that makes her really tall.
She's a giant.
She has Andre the Giant disease.
Andre the Giantism.
Yeah. Except Andre the Giant's funny.
Is he?
Yeah, he's hilarious. Hey, pretty lady. Anybody want a peanut? It's great.
I do love The Princess Bride. I gotta rewatch that, man. It's such a good movie.
Excellent movie. Sleep well and dream of large women. Text that to Brendan Rook every night.
You do be liking large women.
He do. And he's very open about it.
Yeah. Hey, whatever gets your dick hard, I guess.
I mean, except unless it's something bad, like Nazis. There's probably some perfectly decent people that have a Nazi fetish, and that sucks for them.
Everybody's got their cross to bear, man. Yours just happens to be Aryan.
Everyone's got their Star of David to bear, which arguably at this point is harder to bear than a cross.
It's harder to hold. There's too many points. You don't know where to grab it.
I remember reading, I think it was, what the fuck was it called? The book about Nazis that everybody had to read in high school?
Night by Eli.
Nah, it wasn't Night.
Mouse?
No. Something about the night has 1,000 stars. It was a book from the perspective of Jewish people during the Holocaust because they make you read all of those.
I like those books.
They tend to not make you read books from the perspective of slaves in this country for some reason, which is
crazy,
weird.
right? Or American Indians.
Or, yeah, also that.
Native Americans? Whatever's right.
Doesn't matter what we call them. We're mean to them. I know, but there was a scene where the Nazis were in their house, so she was clutching a Star of David necklace like really tightly, so they wouldn't find the Star of David.
Anne Frank?
It wasn't Anne Frank. It was a different one.
I was like, come on, man, you should.
It was by Lois Lowry. I'll figure it out. I thought the word Lois, the name Lois, by the way, was pronounced Lois for the longest time.
Wind.
Number the Stars is what I was referring to.
I haven't read that one. I usually read all the Jewish books.
Okay, it feels like it's inspired by Anne Frank because it is about a girl in Denmark, but it's historical fiction. But she was clutching a Star of David in her fist, and
just like Anne Frank,
just like Anne Frank, who is my canonical ancestor. So is Frank Oz. And so she was clutching a Star of David, and then the points dug into her hand. And I remember thinking, man, it's a shame that the religion that got oppressed had a very sharp symbol.
They should have used it as a weapon. Maybe they wouldn't be oppressed.
If you were doing that to Buddhists, the wheel, I figure, is probably rounder. That's safer. Mm-hmm. So I think
Buddhist.
They should have done the Holocaust. Never mind.
I met somebody on Hinge who also likes atrocity books.
Good for you.
Can't really talk to him. I don't really have not responded
about anything.
I don't know how to feel.
I don't know if you like this for the reason I do.
Yeah.
I do keep meeting people on dating apps that are like me, but only in the ways that I don't like about myself.
Uh-oh. Did Maheen tell you that she matched with tall Kellen on Hinge?
You mean me?
No. It's literally you if you just got stretched out. Dude looked odd.
Like if I hung from a pull-up bar for a year or so.
Yeah. It literally just looks like you stretched out.
I think that probably would look odd. It does.
He looks wrong. His proportions are all off.
You don't want a 3PO Kellen. You want an R2D2 Kellen.
Yeah, no. If you're gonna hang from a spit, rotate, man. He didn't rotate. He's top heavy. All the juices are in the chest.
You got your juice in the wrong place, bro.
And you want the juice in the butt. That's where the tender meat is.
No, my butt's extremely harsh and gamey.
Getting a raccoon.
Eating my ass will give you gout.
The amount of barbecue sauce you need
to get through this.
Oh, it's like steak and A1 sauce. It's only people who like their steak well done like A1 sauce because they're fucking.
They don't like the taste of steak. Just drink the A1 sauce.
It's pretty good. It's got Worcestershire in it.
That's you know that the alphabet trick for eating pussy that doesn't work, but saying Worcestershire sauce does.
Just loudly. Worcestershire.
No, that's the sonic waves. No, it's because you just keep trying to say Worcestershire, and that amounts to just sort of wild flailing.
There is a vocal tone you can hit that you just make women come.
Yeah, no, it's the Benny Gesserit trick.
Have you tried going into pussy yet?
Yeah, they get mad. Blowing raspberries.
God, I gotta try that just once to see what happens.
I whistle at it.
To make it
gotta vary the length of the whistles.
Come here. Come
here. Come here, boy. That's already a whose line is it anyway joke. Here, boy. Here, laddie.
There's somebody who has a great fucking bit.
Great pussy. Somebody who has a great pussy. Have you seen it? Let me see it.
Ase Akira. It's the only porn star I know.
Really?
Sure. Somebody who has a great bit where they can't whistle, so they do this whole bit about vatos, which I think is a slur, but I'm sorry. It was the name of a Walking Dead episode,
so it can't be too much of a slur.
They do a bit about vatos in their neighborhood, and it's like every other word they whistle, but I can't whistle, so here's the bit. And then they do a pretty mundane bit, but then they just try they're like, hey, come here. And that's what fucking makes it. It's like a 6-minute bit, and the only joke is just
I can whistle 2 ways.
Yeah, same. I think I can whistle like 4. Yeah, 3.
Those last 2 were the same.
No, it's exhale, inhale.
Oh, is that 2 different ways?
Sweet Caroline. Yeah,
this includes the whitest thing you've ever heard.
The sneaky whistle is my favorite one because you can do it without your mouth like looking like you're whistling.
Yeah, I like it because people can't tell you're whistling. That's why I usually do it like that.
I do that shit in class. It's fun. Well, back when I had class, I'd just go every once in a while.
Now everybody in that class has schizophrenia.
Yeah.
How is it?
No.
I gotta stop seeing people that are in a postgraduate school.
Why?
Because they don't behave like adults.
Yeah, they're not. That's why.
No, because they're in school still.
Mm-hmm. Man, I am gonna keep fucking college students because.
Yeah, but you're fucking like 19-year-olds.
No, stop it.
21. What's my margin of error on that?
Plus
Don't
1.
tell them.
The youngest I've gone is 22. But yeah, 21's fine. 20's fucking pushing it, but 20 with an early birthday, I guess.
20 in January. 20 in December. Pedophile.
But because it's when I get a sideways glance and then it's a normal conversation, I only got like another year of that, and 20-year-olds are still fucking hot.
Yeah. Well, there is like they did a study of like who people find attractive, who women finds attractive. It's like a line with the slope of 1 going up according to their age. Men, it goes up until they hit about like 23, and then the line levels off.
Oh.
It's the Leonardo DiCaprio line Apparently that's what most men want.
Well, Brendan's super lucky because he's really into MILFs.
Yeah.
I'm like, good for you, man. That's
Works out for you.
yeah, nice. Unfortunately, I like a tight ass. Gotta start fucking twinks. They stay young longer.
They do. They put much more work into it.
Yeah, really.
Imagine, if you want to know what a twink is, imagine if a woman knew how it felt to objectify people as a man.
It's great.
A little more empathy in wanting to be hot for people.
It was super funny. The Queenie explained it the best way. And if you get mad at this joke, Queenie is the most non-binary person. No, whatever.
They're actually anti-nouns.
They're fucking something. But I was like, I can't figure out a nice way to say twink. And they're like, don't be nice to twinks. They just float through fucking life. Like, they have had it too good for too long. And I'm like, Jesus, Queenie. And he's like, no, the twinks are the hot girls of gay guys.
Yeah.
They get it. They have it all. They don't deserve anything more. If you're a hot white woman, besides all the... Well, actually, no, I think it only applies to twinks because they can fight.
I mean,
they're pretty jacked. I guess.
It's entirely glamour muscles.
That's fair. Yeah.
You're going to trust me on this one.
Well, I told you about
I've wrestled more twinks than you. Actually, I may not have. I don't know what weight class you wrestled.
Yeah, pretty small. It was 140. That's about twink weight.
Oh, no, yeah.
But in high school, nobody's a twink. You're just closeted.
Well, in high school, nobody's a twink. You look young because you are young.
Yeah, that's fair. But I told you about the twink at my gym who I'm at the gym for like the longest. Usually I'll walk into the gym and when I walk out, everybody there came in after me.
Right, not like me at a bar.
I have fucking problems right now. So that is it's not bragging, it's emotional distress.
But you know that thing is like, people think it's funny that the rat was showering, but rats only do that when they're distressed. Yeah. Connors only work out that much when they're in,
yeah, exactly.
under duress.
It's like, oh yeah, you're bragging about being in the gym all the time. I'm like, no, it's it's bad out here, folks.
He's not working out. He's sitting on in the leg press machine weeping.
No, I'm fighting demons. My demons can't chase me if I'm squatting 300 pounds. There's no room in my head for demons when I'm working out to the point of exhaustion. That's why I'm killing myself.
Works. It's probably better than drinking.
It's just the only form of suicide that I can mentally wrap my head around. It's just aggressive lifting. But the only person who's in the gym longer than me is the twink, and I've never seen him on a weight machine. He's just naked in the locker room or in the sauna or swimming or in the hot tub.
Does anybody ever give that guy money? When is this guy doing that?
No, but he does hang out with this dude who has a gigantic dick holy fucking Christ. But the dude does not want to talk to him. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but the dude with the huge cock looks like the only black hockey player. I know, right? Well, you can picture it, though. Yeah. And whatever you're picturing, dead on.
His head's very square, isn't it?
Yep, and bald.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
I would love to just have a black guy walk up to me and then suddenly he's like, "You fucking hoser."
Yeah, that's the guy. But the twink just kind of floats around him. It's great. It's
Canadian
a great
twinks,
little dynamic they have. It's like the Odd Couple. It's really funny to watch. That's how I got a glimpse of his dick, was because I was like, this is hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh no.
That's how it went. And the dude with the big dick changes sitting down. That fucks with me.
How?
Yeah, he's ashamed. Yeah, I'm like, dude.
It's just a pain in the ass.
You sit on your balls, man. You can't do it.
I have reason to be ashamed because my dick is not ornamental at all. It's purely functional. But I'm not going to change sitting down. It's a pain in the ass.
It's only impressive when I'm hard, and even then, it's
not even
nice.
I'll tell you this: it's a great thing vaginas aren't transparent.
I've never gotten the compliment that your dick is so big. I've got the compliment your dick feels so good and you're so hard right now. Those are the compliments I get.
I don't know if this is a compliment. I got, "Oh, you're really a grower, huh?" I was like, "All right, thanks, asshole."
That's negging. Were you talking to a black lady? You racist. That's canon for the podcast now.
I don't do that.
Lies. He only does it off mic. And he calls it something else. And you probably already guessed what it is.
No, I call it reparations because that's funny, and I like to say things that get me in trouble and make women want to go away.
Honestly, the reason I've been on the dating app so soon is because I know what I'm looking for is super fucking specific. So I got to start young. Got to start early. I'll find out when I'm 33.
Just looking to stay in shape in terms of flirting. One of these days, I'm gonna meet a woman. She's gonna be in line for a drink, and she's gonna say she's gonna do something like, "I'll have a Negroni," and I'll be like, "Hey."
And she's gonna be like, "You hate capitalism?" Right. And I'm like, usually there's no overlap with those.
No, yeah, and I found the one.
You gotta find Republican liberals. That's
but if I just keep talking to women as much as I want to talk to women right now, when I meet her, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck." So, got to.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol. Oh, tomorrow I'm off work. So.
Blowing time.
One last call to bust tonight.
Time for you to come out and be
gay.
Yeah.
Gay.
You don't have to facial, but you can't come there. It's just bits, everybody. I'm out of coffee, and it's been an hour and a minute.
Nice. All right. Subscribe to our shit. Link tr.ee/itchyousbits. Donate to whatever's there because we did atrocities on this podcast.
Remember, don't listen to this podcast. Have Werner Herzrock listen to it and watch how he reacts.
You have to delete this.
You must delete this. You get so close to saying the slurs so often. I know I say that we should be the fast that sting, but you are going too far.
Good night, everybody.
For me, a man is a man. I cannot distinguish a gay man from a straight man. And I love the man. I wish I had the guts of this man. And I love the man. I love the guts of this man.
Harmony of overwhelming and collective murder.